I do not want to become a slave to everybody's timeline. People are so quick to tell you and ask you, why are you not married? Why are you not in a relationship? Why don't you have kids? Why don't you want kids? Why don't you want to be in a relationship? All this noise. People will subconsciously project their insecurities, project their limiting beliefs, project their fear onto you. And the day you say, I'm not going to live on anybody's timeline, because I know that the universe is always working with me and I will always find myself at the right place at the right time, is the day you are officially creating reality in your own terms. It's not just in your own terms. Part of becoming a reality creator is allowing this higher intelligence to guide you, to put you at the right place and at the right time. I would be lying to you if I said I did that all to myself. I never did. If you believe that time is working against you, you're going to feel pressured and you're going to do things out of pressure and you're going to be in relationships out of pressure and you're going to be living your life out of pressure. And what that leads in the long term is misery. Why do you think there's so much people in relationships that are miserable? Why do you think that there's so much people in marriages that are miserable? Pressured by society's timeline. You have two choices on how you view time. You can either view time as your best friend, or you can view time as your enemy. Or you can view time as non-existent. Whichever one you want. Whichever one feels sexier to your ear. More seductive. I like to play. And I still feel pressured here and there when people tell me, well, why are you not in a relationship? You are so pretty. Blah, 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 blah. Because I'm still enjoying the process of being a reality creator and exploring my mission. And I am focusing on myself. And I'm going to continue being courageous and blocking every noise, because I truly believe that I will always find myself at the right place and at the right time. And if I believe that, then the person that is meant to be in my life will come into my life at the right place and at the right time. But that is not going to make me feel pressured to get on a dating app, to go dating, and to just completely devote my energy into dating all these different men to distract myself. I'm focused on one thing. That is, Z is going to do what she wants to do. What does Z want to do? I don't feel like dating. I feel like exploring the world. I feel like traveling. I feel like fulfilling my mission. I feel like helping everyone. I feel like creating art. I feel like being sexy. I feel like being the woman that I've always aspired to be. And I will continue doing that, and I will not live on anybody's timeline. And I am telling you guys that do not live on anybody's timeline, because the day you decide to live on everybody's timeline is the day you are enslaved, and it's the day you start making decisions not out of reason. Decisions should come and be driven by reason, not by pressure or society's pressure, by reason. Every decision that you make must have a reason, and the reason must lead back to you. Do I want to do this? Yes or no? Society and your peers and your friends and your family, unfortunately, are usually the ones that tend to look at you and judge you. You have to continue doing what is aligned with you and what feels right to you and what's authentic to you. Authenticity is my superpower, but authenticity is also very courageous, and it does require thick skin. To be authentic requires thick skin. Block all the noise. The minute you feel like you need to be somewhere and you're not there, repeat this phrase. I'm always at the right place at the right time. I'm always at the right place at the right time. I'm always at the right place at the right time. I have been saying this phrase for 6 years, and it never fails. I'll give you guys a story. When I was traveling to Barcelona, I remember booking a hotel room, and I was so upset that I was in an 8-hour flight and my check-in would be till 3 o'clock, and I arrived at like what was it, like 8 in the morning. I had not slept, and I went to the front desk. And because I have embedded this phrase into my subconscious, I went up to the front desk and I said, "Is there any way that I could check in earlier?" And the reception said, "It's going to be very difficult, but let me try." And so instead of feeling any doubt and instead of, just feeling resistance, I allowed myself to just become present. I looked at the hotel and I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful hotel. Like, I'm here right now. I'm always at the right place and at the right time. And the minute I was like just sharing a moment of gratitude of being in this beautiful hotel, the receptionist said, "I found a room. In fact, you're going to get one of the best rooms, and you just got lucky." And that happened because I just truly believe that I always find myself at the right place and at the right time. In fact, I'll share another similar story. Just now, I'm actually going to be traveling to Mexico in the next couple of days, and I'm going to be traveling alone. And I booked a hotel. I wanted to really stay at a hostel. And unfortunately, the hostel I wanted didn't have any one bedrooms available. And I really wanted a one bedroom at a hostel. So so I ended up booking a hotel, another hotel. And last week when I was looking at the final details for my reservation, I saw that the hostel had a one bedroom available. And I was like, wait, when I was looking at this hostel, I didn't see any one bedrooms available. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? Cancel my last reservation. I need to be here. If it wasn't because I went back to look at my final reservations and just had a glimpse and like just randomly, how would I ever come across that one bedroom that I really wanted to stay in? Because I believe that I am always at the right place at the right time, and I'm destined to be where I need to be destined to be. And by applying this philosophy in my life, I always find myself attracting magical experiences, but I always find myself at the right place and at the right time. Probably even getting better surprises from the universe because I just flow. I don't plan. I guess one of my biggest superpowers is the fact that I'm a person that flows. I don't like to plan. I don't like to have everything under control. When I travel alone, I like to flow. I like to do things as I go. And the less pressure I put on myself and the universe, the more I am thrown surprises by the higher intelligence. If you find yourself judging yourself for not being where you want to be in life right now, take a moment to honor that version of yourself. It's okay to feel frustrated, and it's okay to be disappointed. But as you get in touch with that version of yourself, start hugging that boy or girl, man or woman. Love that version of yourself. And understand that that version of yourself will always be there. But you also have other versions of yourself. And the other version of yourself is, I want to play with life. I want to be curious with life. I let go of trying to control how things are going to be. And this version also exists within you, like the other version of feeling disappointed and frustrated of where you find yourself in life. We have so many versions and layers to our soul, to who we are. It's about allowing ourselves to experience these versions of ourselves with no judgment, with compassion, with love. And again, coming back to a very evidential truth. I am exactly where I need to be in my life, and I'm ready to play. I'm always at the right place and at the right time. Start welcoming this beautiful phrase that has been one of the most proven phrases to welcome magic in my life. And I share this with you all. I will be in Puerto Escondido in the next couple of days. And I'm very excited because I will be creating content for Let's Talk Self. And I hope you guys can join me on this very interesting solo journey and solo travel